guys, Portal Master 9351 here, and in today's video, I am bringing you guys some first look gameplay at Skylanders Ring of Heroes. I have not yet even opened this game at all, and I am so very excited to play this thing. Now, you might be asking, Portal Master, I thought you said you had no Apple devices. How are you playing this? Well, if you guys have ever heard of a thing called BlueStacks, that is what I am running this thing on, and it basically allows you to run an Android phone on your computer. It's totally legal and totally safe, and if you are interested in doing it, look up how to do it because it is not that difficult, but this is not a tech tutorial channel, so I'm not going to sit here and try to explain how to do it. Also, I'm bad at explaining things. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the Skylanders Ring of Heroes beta test by tapping on the screen, or rather by clicking on the screen. Oh, an opening cinematic. In Skylands, endless battles were going on between a group who wants to rule Skylands with Chaos as their leader and a group of Skylanders trying to stop them. Skylanders seem to come to a peace with the help of... Skylands seemed to come to a peace with the help of Master Eon and the Skylanders, but the peace only lasted for a short time, and a new threat was coming towards Skylands. Chaos implemented a plan to take over the portals and rule Skylands with the dark power of the Book of Dark Magic. But the power of dark went beyond Chaos' expectations, and the portals went out of control, creating a giant rift of dimensions. We're lagging a little bit. That's okay. The rift of dimension caused things from another world to be drawn to Skylands. Having portal masters of Earth also landed on Skylands. So I can tell the translation isn't quite final on that opening cinematic. It's just a little bit of a notice. And that's cool. That's a nice shot of Skylanders Academy. I love that art style. That looks awesome. Ooh, it's our first battle. Who do we have? Ambush, Stormblade, and Spyro. Greetings, Portal Master. There's no time to explain, but you're right on time. It's up to you to help the Skylanders face Chaos. Alright, so we tap these skill buttons to attack. We've got 2 sheep creeps and then 3 chompies. So, alright, let's attack this, and looks like Ambush does a whack attack on that first sheep. Okay, cool. And so then we can put up Nature's Revenge. Oh, that's awesome. Wow, okay, Ambush is kind of strong. And obviously, this is not the final game, and this game will run much better on an actual device designed to run the game, rather than a PC. So it is I, Chaos. Skylanders, prepare to face my ultimate power of doom. Alright, giant head. Let's keep attacking. Alright. Tap the skill button. Alright, so now we can pick whichever one we want. So let's do Stormblade's attack. Cyclone Surge. Okay, that's cool. Okay, here's his health. I was wondering where it was. Alright, here we have Feather Barrage. Alrighty. Then we have Dragon's Fire for Spyro.
Make way for Chaos!
Summoning some Doomlanders. That's cool. I love that callback. Oh, and Chaos is gonna peace out. And I think I understand how the battle system works already. I think I picked up how that worked. It's so simple, and it doesn't fully explain how it worked in that, but I'm pretty sure I understand. Okay, this is the hub world. Greetings again, Portal Master. Thanks to you, Skylands has hope. The rift of dimensions you've come through has all been closed. You can only go back to Earth by opening the rift. If you retrieve the Book of Dark Magic that Chaos has, you can open up the rift and go back to Earth. So please go after Chaos and help us out. The first thing I'm going to ask you to do is explore the Shattered Island. There's great danger ahead, Portal Master, but fear not, you will not be on this adventure alone. Oh, it's Callie. That's sweet. Alright. So we gotta go find Chaos. And Hot Dog! That's cool too. We get Hot Dog from the start. And Blades. Awesome! So these are the characters that we start the game with. I don't know if you picked up, but the characters that we were fighting Chaos and those other guys with, they were all level 70. So they're not our starting characters. It's just the characters that we get to do the tutorial with. Oh, wow. So these are the Shattered Islands. Just like you, they are appearing in Skylands because dimensions are collapsing all around us. We've been investigating where they are from and what kind of islands are there all this time. Until villains interrupted, it's our goal to find out why they're here. Let's chase after Chaos and solve other new problems. Alright, so if it's not gonna let us scroll through here, which is unfortunate. It probably will in just a minute. So the first one we go to is the Singing Forest that's occupied by Chompies, and it is a life element island. So I'm assuming this is the easiest island. Alright, so we investigate the forest entrance, and it uses energy, and it looks like that is energy. So I assume that that regenerates over time, and we can only do a limited number of quests at any given point in time, just like a normal mobile game would be. Not surprised there. Alright, so we need a team to go on an adventure together. I'll explain it step by step so you can follow. Alright, so we tap on team formation, and we can get hot dog. Alright, and then we can drag blades. Alright. So it looks like we can pick whichever characters we want to put in there. So that's cool. That makes sense. It's simple and intuitive. Alright. So it's a Chompy. We gotta fight a Chompy. Oh, don't be so nervous. We won't let you get hurt. Okay, so this is the skill thing. And it has cooldown time and mana. And I don't know if you noticed, but this is the mana. And then this is the mana cost. So mana regenerates over time is basically what I'm getting. Yeah, I'm correct. So not only do skills have a cooldown, but also you have to keep in track. You have to keep in mind your mana. So that's also important. Yeah. So it's actually a little. It's not completely turn-based. To call this a turn-based game is not entirely accurate. It's much more like a Final Fantasy game than I thought it would be. Like a classic Final Fantasy game, that is. Alright, so we got gold, and we got, I guess those are wish stones, or something along those lines. I don't know what they are. Alright, so basically these guys are just encouraging us, and we got introduced to Hugo. That's pretty cool. So Hugo's going to show us our home. So go back to town. Alrighty. I do appreciate the music. It's a nice touch. So we're back to Sky Island, and we can build stuff here. So this part is a lot like Summoner's War. I've only seen a little bit of Summoner's War, but I know that this is kind of like Summoner's War. So let's see. Buildings can be purchased in the Buildings tab. Alright. So go to Buildings, and we can buy a Wishing Well. Alright. So now we have a Wishing Well. So it's kind of like Lost Islands in that sense, too. If you guys ever remember playing Lost Islands, and it looks like each thing can kind of do its own thing. So we can summon Skylanders from the Wishing Well. So that's what they do. So we go to Summon, and we can summon them using the Soul Stone Summon menu. So let's see. Premium Summon uses those purple gems, which I assume is the currency that costs actual money. Premium currency, that makes sense. So we get a card, and Stealth Elf, awesome. So we got 50 puzzle pieces for Stealth Elf. So I guess we can then use those puzzle pieces to summon, they're soul stones, that's what they're called. Okay, that makes sense. So when you have enough, you can summon a character. We have 50, so that makes sense. I like that little, it's like a magic moment. I like that, I appreciate that. Okay, we got a 3-star Stealth Elf now. Alright, cool. So that's how we summon characters. That's good to know. Sure, we include Stealth Elf. So now we got a 1-star Hot Dog, a 1-star Blades, and a 3-star Stealth Elf. And now we get to look at the different skills. And it looks like Stealth Elf's got 3, so we can choose them. Okay, that's cool. So that is exactly what I thought. You can pick from multiple skills to the ones you want. We'll stick with the default ones for now because I don't really know enough about the game to be able to mix and match skills yet, but I imagine that as I play, I'll start to understand how this works. I don't know how far we're going to play into this. I guess we'll just play as far as I feel like we need to get the point of how to play the game. So, let's see. I'll tell you about the skill reserve. If you choose a skill, this skill will be reserved. They can be used automatically when it's your turn. Okay. You can see the skills you reserved here. Okay, so you basically, queue up the abilities. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so let me check. Yes, so you queue them up. So Stealth Elf will attack first, then Blades will attack as soon as Stealth Elf is done. That makes perfect sense. Alright, let's hit that Chompy with some fire. Obviously, Stealth Elf's gonna be the strongest character because she's a 3-star character. Awesome. And we've just defeated... Okay, oh, so there's multiple rounds sometimes. That makes sense. Let's hit with some area of effects since there's multiple... Oh, that's not area of effect. Never mind. Okay, so I don't know how to pick the target. The targeting might be automatic, because I was hoping it would go after that one sheep instead, but it didn't. Alright. So now we just lowered his defense, it looks like. Alright. And I think, is that it? That is it. We just leveled up. I don't know what that means to have leveled up. That's Portal Master level up. So now we increased our max energy to 32. It was at 30. So that's cool. We got more gold, more whatever those are, and some kind of thing. All right. So now we're gonna learn about upgrading. I didn't mean to click when I did because I kind of wanted to see what that information said. All right. So we go to characters. This is about leveling up. Let me tell you about Skylanders Stats. So the adventure allows them to level up. That's experience. That makes sense. There's attack, defense, support, and expert. Attack is specialized in attacking. Defense is specialized in defense. Support assists other Skylanders, and experts have specialties in various fields. So that's exactly what I thought expert ones did. So remember how you summoned a Skylander with Soul Stones? You can acquire Soul Stones through the shop, through adventures, and even exchanges. You can exchange the Almighty Stones for the Soul Stones of your choice. Skylanders have various types of stats, and their stats are based on their characteristics. The ones that are required for battles, such as attack, defense, I don't know what definition is, but then there's also evasion, etc. Among all, endurance is the most because it enables the Skylanders to bear the enemy's attacks better. Alright. So now we're gonna go into battle and learn about the system more in depth. Alrighty. All characters have endurance, but each one has a different amount of endurance. So that's what that number means, okay? Endurance is reduced with every attack. When it becomes 0, it dies, or it falls. I don't know if that... I guess that doesn't mean it falls in combat. I guess that means it's literally knocked over. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's literally knocked over. Okay, so you can target if you just tap on the enemy. That makes sense. So if you tap on the enemy, then it'll target it. It doesn't actually say that in the game. I just kind of figured that out. Let's take out the big guy first. Alright. And that Chompy is down. We've just successfully completed 1-3. The level up, not quite yet. More loot. Oh, there's Flynn. I always read his everything in Patrick Warburton's voice. Unfortunately, I can't imitate him well enough to actually mock Flynn. Alright. So what's my name? Is what he says. I don't know. He didn't actually ask for my name. So, okay, it's loading. It's loading. That's what's going on. Is that what's going on? Oh, okay. So this is where we get to pick a Portal Master. That's cool. Alright, so we're obviously going to go with the male one. Now, so I don't know if this is going to carry over to the actual game, and I don't want to use my regular character name, which is Portal, which is, well, actually, someone's going to try to steal it if I tell you what it is, but it's actually not Portal Master 9351. Instead, we're just going to go with the alternate email that I have. Okay, never mind. That's not good enough. We'll just call it Ninja Fire for now, because that's when I have an alternate account that I make, I always call it Ninja Fire 2412. All right. So now we get to ride on the best ship in Skylands. How awesome is that? Okay. So that didn't really explain. Okay, so here's a daily check-in reward. That's cool. So if you check in all the days, then you get all these different rewards that culminates in a Stormblade, 100 fragments of Stormblade. You can also get Luminous, it looks like, and a lot of Stormblades. And this is something, and this is something, but I don't really know what they do. So we're going to check in and get 30,000 coins, which is cool, I guess. Alright, so now I don't know what we're doing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's my avatar. Wow. Look at the top. Look at the top left. I love that. Okay, so this is glowing. Currency. Here's your attendance reward. Here's your beta test reward. Alright, so we get cool exclusive stuff. So I think I'm free to do whatever I want to in the game now, which is cool, I guess. But the training menu is going. So let's see. Okay, so the training, basically it looks like it gives you quests, and you get rewards as you clear the quests, so that's cool. Okay, so let's just explore the menu system for a little bit. Okay, so missions are also like quests, but these are daily and weekly challenges to do. So you can explore all this at your own pleasure, I guess. But okay, so that's cool. We can go to characters, and we can't exchange anything. Okay, so those white things are almighty stones, and then, okay, I'm understanding this now. Skill power-ups. So it looks like you can level up your skills in addition to leveling up your characters. Alright. I'm liking this. I'm liking this overall. The point of this video is to do a first impressions video, and my first impressions are pretty good. So we need life essence to do this. Okay, that makes sense. Looks like you can't power up low star level characters. You can evolve. Alright. So if you collect soul stones, then you can evolve the character after it hits max level. So evolving takes you up a star level. So you'd want to evolve like a 1-star to a 2-star, but then you awaken the Skylanders to the purple stars. So let's see, do we want to know more about awakening? Then listen carefully. Characters acquire higher stats when they're awakened. They'll become more powerful through awakening. And you need soul stones and elemental stones to do this. So you need the... Okay, so it looks like it's a pretty difficult task to awaken a Skylander, but it looks like it's worth it. And then here is the rune system that I've heard a lot about. Oh, so that's what a rune is. Okay. There are many types of runes. Okay. So what does this do? This increases attack by 5. So it looks like we can attach that to Stealth Elf, and now her attack goes from 99 to, I guess, 104. So that's cool. So it looks like there's various types of stones. That's cool. Alright. Good to know, good to know. There's a lot of depth in character customization here. And then it looks like you've got the total power level of these Skylanders as well. I guess Stealth Elf is not actually that much more strong than Hot Dog and Blades, because she's actually only level 4, even though she's a higher star level. So it doesn't look like star levels actually directly increase your power. It just increases your level cap, because you can see she can go up to level 40, whereas these guys can only go up to level 20. So that's good to know. That's good to know. Traits. So it looks like we can customize our Portal Master as we level up. Summon. This is obviously where we can go in and summon characters and stuff. Special Summon. I don't know what Special Summon does versus the rest of these things. Doesn't look like there's information on what they do. Come into here. The Wishing Well. That just takes you into that menu, it looks like. Bag. I guess this lets us look at all our inventory. Wow, that's a lot of elemental stones. So it looks like there's 3 tiers of elemental stones. What is this? Lesser, mid-grade, and then I forget what they were called, but they were on the menu. So there's 3 for every element. We got materials, consumables, don't know what those do. Let's see, there's other things on here too. Dimension Gateway, don't know what that does. The Flying Ship, that takes us on and more adventures. I don't really want to go on this quest right now. It's gonna make me do it, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna make me do it. Alright, hold on, y'all. Oh, we're gonna talk about the elements, the elemental affinity. There are a total of 10 elements, and each character has its own element. Elemental relations can affect the battle. So yeah, if you had seen my video the other day with... Okay, it's basically this. That's a diagram. Yeah, so... It's exactly like in Pokemon, where multiple types are strong against other types and weak against multiple types. It's exactly like it would be in Pokemon. Or most other games with a type advantage system, really. It's pretty simple. Alright, so I think this will probably be the last battle that we do, because I'd like to finish exploring the menu system. Oh, that's awesome. That's like a little Pokemon trader. I appreciate that. And it looks like you can eventually unlock skills as well for your Portal Master. And I guess he just sits there and kind of controls the Skylanders, which is just, I guess, a representation of what we normally do in games. Just kind of sit there and control the Skylanders. Oh, the shop is not quite dead. Let's say dead real quick. Alrighty. I wonder what this button does. Also, this speeds up the game. What does this do? Also, that puts it on auto fight. So you can actually have it fight automatically, but we don't want to do that. There's no fun. There's no fun in auto battle. Hit him with it. Boom. Alright. Let's take out Threat Pack first. Then we'll take out the Chompy. Then we'll take out, oh my gosh, what is he called? Shield Shredder. Couldn't think of his name for a second there. Oh, okay, so it looks like you can switch on the fly. So I was tapping them and then assuming that it would target them automatically. But it looks like, okay, I understand that now. So it's not about the character you have selected as the target when you select the ability. It's about the character that stays selected as your target even after the ability. Okay, makes sense. I feel like I've been saying that makes sense a lot in this video. But, really and truly, it does, it makes sense, y'all. It makes sense. Alright. I love that! I love that! You don't know how much I love seeing that. That's hilarious to me. Okay, so we keep leveling up. We get all kinds of stuff. Oh! Chompy fragments. We can summon Chompies. We got a rune and some kind of consumable. Red potion. Villain's favorite red potion gives them 10 experience. That's cool. So go back to town. Hopefully it'll let us actually take a look at all the levels. That's what I'm trying to take a look at. Alright. Go to Flynn's ship. Okay, so now it's actually going to let me look through here. So you have the Singing Forest, the Misty Bog, the Infernal Volcano, the Mirror Highlands, and those are the first 4 Shattered Islands. Then we have these 3 special things, the Distorted Dimension, the Altar of Trials, and the Mirage Tower. Don't know what those do, but they exist somehow. Then we have the Golden Desert, the Abandoned Factory, the Rainbow Valley, the Bone Grave Village, and then the Mansion of Dark and the Shrine of Light. So it's kind of like in Battlecast, where there were individual elemental realms to battle through, and I assume that as you go through it gets more and more challenging as time goes on, and then these things are some type of special trial. I don't really know what they do. So if we click on the Academy lets us look at our characters. Okay, that makes sense. You have the Arena, that's where we do our PvP combat, and that's actually all I have unlocked for the time being. There's so many different buttons that you can press on to get to the same place. It's kind of funny, actually. So, yes, guys, I think that's all the stuff that I have for you guys in this little quick informational rundown. There's not a whole lot more that I can do without playing further into the game, so I guess I just gotta play further into the game to unlock more stuff, and when I do that, I will get back to you guys and let you guys see some more stuff. So that's been all for the first impressions video of Skylanders Ring of Heroes. Overall, I'm liking this game. It feels a lot better than any other Skylanders mobile game that I've seen to date. Not on par with console games, in my opinion, but that's just because how can we expect this to compete with a console game when it is a mobile game? But yeah, overall, good first impressions, and I'm liking the game so far. Anyways, guys, this has been Portal Master 9351. Tell me down in the comments if you would like to see more Skylanders Ring of Heroes gameplay, as if you guys want more gameplay, I will gladly record more. Anyways, y'all, that's all for now. This has been Portal Master 9351. I said that 3 times now. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But also, shout out to all my patrons on Patreon before I forget that, especially Liam Corner, The Collector Creepypasta, and Portal Power TV. See you guys next time.